carry on some more shit. And Shinsuke really a solo competitor. He really a solo competitor. I don't know what they're gonna do. Intercontinental belt, moving to Raw. Moving to SmackDown, US belt. Next year. Maybe a time next year. We're gonna talk about we finna move on to NXT. Break it down. But Mustafa Ali versus Axiom. They get a good match. Your boy comes out. Scripps comes out with his new crew, Price and Nemo. Nemo. I don't know why I call it nigga Nemo. Where's Nemo? Nemo, Prince, and Nemo comes out with Scripps. That was a small distraction, but they walked to the back with so it wasn't no interference and nothing like that. And Mustafa ends up picking up the win off of Axiom. NXT were pretty good too. Schism, the main focus of the night, taking out everybody backstage. They looking for the Creed brothers. The Creed brothers is really on a vacation. They on somewhere on the beach sipping good. You know what I mean? Hawaiian, what they call that shit though? I don't even know what they call shit. I need to go to Hawaii so I can know these drinks. But they had like a little Hawaiian drink, you know what I'm saying, with the straw in it, little fruit drink. They good. They chilling. Schism tripping. Then we get Kalani versus Blair Davenport. And Kalani puts up a good match. She's showing off her skills. And Davenport put her down. Later on, we get a backstage promo, and Dana Brooks like, hey, you got the brain, got your killer instinct. I'm like, what the fuck Dana Brooks knew about killer instincts? Where did Dana Brooks come from? She must was in a whole nother timeline. Because I don't remember Dana Brooks having no killer instinct. I don't remember Dana Brooks bringing out that heat. She can't even take bumps. Liv Morgan can take more bumps than Dana. Dana be crying and shit, showing off all the muscles and end up crying. This Dana Brooks might be from another time. It's a clone. She called somebody clone Dana Brooks. You know what I mean? It's a clone. Yeah. Oh shit. She came from Universe 12. Oh shit. For real though. Like, where did Dana Brooke come from? Man, I do not remember Dana Brooke having no killer instinct. And she trying to tell Kalani about having a killer. But anyway, we gonna see next Tuesday. This Tuesday coming up, we gonna see what Dana can do. Can she hold up that shit she talking? Because Davenport gonna beat her faster than she beat Kalani. Watch. And they're gonna cause a feud between them two. I'm telling you now, something what's going on with Rhea and Lyra Valkyrie. But then we get Noah Dar versus Tyler Bates for the Harrison Cup. Tyler Bates put him down. I really don't like the match, to tell you the truth. I kind of like didn't watch the match. I looked down, look up, look down, look up. I was doing some. That's when I realized something was wrong with my Facebook. And I was like, damn, they demonetized my shit and they ain't even making no money yet. But I'm close to it. But damn, let a nigga make some money first. So I guess they said that nigga moving too fast or something. Like, they don't want to see me be great. Then after that, we get Schism backstage taking out Tank and Hank. They take out Tank and Hank and some other guys backstage. And they like, where are they? Jigga Booty. Talking about, where are they? Well, I'm like, woman, will you hush and go backstage and put some wrestling gear on so we can see that jiggle pillar, that pillar jiggle. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like the Heritage Cup, man. AT, the Heritage Cup shit, man. That I don't like. They can get rid of it, you ask me. They can replace the Heritage Cup with another belt, and they can keep the North American belt on the main roster. That's what I think they should do, for real. Then we get Dijak backstage. He steps up to Carmelo, saying he want a shot at the belt. Here come my boy Wesley. He barging in, just slide right past Dijak like, hey, shit, like he ain't even there. And Dijak like, hey, you overlooking me, boy. And Wesley like, man, don't make me put you down again. You remember what happened last time? And Dijak act like he finna walk off. Wesley turned back around. Carmelo Hayes is actually gone. But he was talking like he talking to Melo, but Melo wasn't there. Dijak beats the shit out of Wesley. And Melo does nothing. If he was there, he does nothing. I mean, he must have been John Cena because I couldn't see him. Yep. Hey, I missed it, man. I like missed the words because I was trying to check my Facebook status. So I missed the conversation. Actually, I heard Dijak and Wesley have a couple words. Roman Reigns did that to Seth Rollins, though. He called him a nigga. Like, these boys got that off script, man, kind of mess them up sometimes. But it's good to see stuff like that. But you don't want to hear them say nigga on camera. You know what I'm saying? That you don't want to hear him do that. That's too much of a botch. Oh man, Dragon now comes to the ring. He calls out my boy, whoop that Trick. Trick comes to the ring. They fake they have a mic off. Hey, Dragon out said you ain't ready. Trick said you don't know what it is I'm ready for, but he gonna step to him. So they set up a match for Heat Wave in the next 2 weeks. I think it's in 2 more weeks. Set them a matchup. Charlie Dempson and Drew Gulak have a moment backstage. Kemp approaches to challenge them, but they like they're not gonna fight him, 2-on-1. So we get Brooks and Jensen. They step up for the challenge. We catch Ray giving Thea hell, some advice backstage, which was a nice moment. Then we get Von Wagner versus Bron Breakker, which was hard hitting. We know Bron Breakker was gonna stop Von Wagner. Come on now, Von Wagner, you couldn't even beat Dijak. But I guess they're trying to bring the edge to Von by using Von and Bron. Maybe they need to start a tag team. You know what I'm saying? But Breakker ends up winning. And then Von puts Breakker through the announce table like he said he was going to do because the fans want tables. Then we get Lyra. She come back. She insults Real saying, hey, I defeated James last week. Let Dominic be by himself and fight for himself because you always backing him up, which causes Real to be disturbed with Lyra. Well, want to know what they're going with that, but Lyra did put up a good challenge with Real, so we'll get to that a little later. Skills runs into the Dunn backstage, and Stats, they set up a matchup, so we're going to get Stats versus Skills for the tag team titles, and how many times the Skills are going to have a shot at the tag team titles and lose, so I think they're going to win it. It's their time. I think they're going to win it this time. I guess they didn't want them to take it off Gallus brothers or something. I don't know what they wore, but I think they're going to win it this time. Then we get Drew Gulak and Dempsey versus Briggs. I said Brooks the first time, didn't it? Briggs and Jensen. Kemp's come out and helps out Dempsey and them. Oh, you don't see them dropping the title that early? Well, the Diaz do still want out. They still want to leave WWE. So the way WWE keeps their talent happy is give them what they want. Sometimes they do that. So Shawn Michaels may be like, hey, we're going to take the belts off of you, then y'all get them back later. Could be, but I just don't see them keep challenging for the belts and losing like that. There may be another way they're going to write them off too. I mean, they moment just got to shine. Tony D'Angelo and Stats, they moment just shining. So I like to see what they can do with the belts. Stats he didn't prove himself in the ring, you ask me. So he's got a lot better. Well, he actually been good. They just started putting him in matches. So Stats okay. We know D'Angelo top dog. And I like to see what they can do with the belt. So hopefully they don't take them off of them. But since the rumor that the Dyads still want out and they still here and they keep getting shots at the belt, maybe they put the belts on them. Because sometimes WWE does that just to keep their talent happy. But then what you do with Tony D and Stats, that you give it right back to them, and they become 2 times NXT Tag Team Champions, and they can brag on that shit. All right, we got the Dana Brooks shit out the way. We get Ivan now versus Kiana James, my baby, my secretary. You know what I'm saying? She my secretary. Kiana James came in with some heat. She came through the door with some heat. Oh man, like what's damn? What they trying to do? They're trying to change her character to a more aggressive character, which I mean, she already had that aggressiveness in her. She just kept quiet. She kept it on the low. So I want to know what they finna do with Kiana James. But she comes out hard hitting, you know what I'm saying? And they put up a pretty good match. Ivan now versus Kiana. They going at it. They hard hitting. I mean, Ivan now did pick up the win. And Schism comes out, attacks Ivan now, and Stats and Tony Neal comes out to save her. So we may get that Ivan now and Tony and Stats versus Schism with Ava Rain on the side. So we may get that. They did last time. Yeah, tell Ava to go to that back room and put them little ass wrestling shorts or wrestling, whatever the gear on, them little ass wrestling gear. Tell her to put that little ass shit on, bring that juggle back to the ring so we can see that pillar juggle. You feel me? Noah backstage crying like a little bitch about his Harrison Cup. Here comes Nathan Fraser with the Harrison Cup telling him, hey man, that shit fake. What you whining for? Here comes Tyler Bates. Okay, Fraser gives him a outstanding idea, give him a proposition. So that gives Noah Dar a rematch with Nathan Fraser for the Heritage Cup. And here we go again with the Heritage Cup. Hey, did y'all see the Metaphor entrance? Y'all see that shit? It came out like fucking Power Rangers. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, who came up with that idea? It was great, but you know, like, it was like, okay. It was great though. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Metaphor Power Ranger shit. Say Ava getting better. I'm not really a fan of her, but I noticed the progress a bit from Taekwon. Yeah, man. She like Ava reminds me of Gigi Dolan. They kind of slow in the ring. Like they wrestling in slow motion and shit. Yeah, she can use a little bit more work. You'll think she'll be good because of her father, and they should have a wrestling ring at home that they train on and shit. So I'm looking forward to seeing her back in the ring, though. Really looking forward to seeing her back in the ring. Boy, I can get another video of that ass. Say the Metaphor is dope. I like the comedy. Yeah, man. I like the Metaphor. Then you got Last Legend. I've been wondering what they gonna do with Last Legend. And I think on one video I said Jordan, but it was Jackson. I got the names mixed up. But yeah, Jackson and Lash, I like them as a team. You got Lola and Electra, you know what I'm saying? Giving me that Latino vibe. You know what I'm saying? I hear you. And they building up the women's tag team, and I hope they put Lash and Jackson up in the midst of it. But then again, the women's tag team belt's been cursed. Shit. I don't want to see nobody else injured because of them tag team title, man. Like they curse every time somebody touch it, they get injured. All because of Sasha Banks and Naomi leaving. They walked out front of titles and put that little voodoo shit on that motherfucker, man. And the tag team belts ain't been the same. They already went pushing them, and now everybody getting hurt. It's crazy, man. But I like to see Last Legend and Jackson in the midst of that. the metaphor, man, hey, I love comedy. I love when I watch wrestling, and it's always something there to make me laugh because it's entertainment. I like that though. Yeah, the metaphor good. That Noah Dor needs to start acting like a little bitch. His homeboy Melsa, Musaya, whatever his name. Shit, he be acting more bold than Dora do. What we got last? Dragon Lee versus Dominique. Dominique is continue to improve in the ring. I can't say nothing about his mic skills because nobody would let my boy talk. Let him talk. They won't let my boy talk, man. God damn. Let Dominique get the mic and let Dominique say what he got to say. I want to see backstage he get the mic or he do a promo backstage. It's okay. I always think he can use a little bit more work, but I don't know how it is in the ring and when he facing people face to face inside the ring because he get booed to fucking death. So I'm wondering when they're gonna start booing my boy. Let him talk. But him and Dragon Lee put up a good match, man. It was all good. You tell you folk we done top 5 here in a bit. That's what I'm talking about, Talk on. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Huh? Hey, me and my cousin were talking about that tonight, man. He was like, man, fuck Dominique. I'm like, man, Dominique Mysterio the shit right now. I'm my boy. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with him. He come out there, man. He get that crowd heat, and it's like a comedic act too, cause it always seemed to trip me out, man. And I hope they keep it up to next year. Like this year needs that. We need the comedian. We need the comedian shit. We need to laugh. You know what I'm saying? It's been a rough year for everybody, and people who watch wrestling. I hope that they enjoying it to the fullest, and they getting that comedy out of it and getting that laugh, the tickling your gut. Say, don't get more heat than MJF. The owner, yeah, he do. Just off top, just because he turned on Ray and who Ray is and who Rey Mysterio represent. God damn it, Red Bull in the motherfucking house. I forgot. Shit, fuck. That's what been at the beginning. Red Bull in the motherfucking house. Yeah, man. Yeah. That nigga quiet in this bitch. I gotta get some horns, man. Shit. My nigga in this bitch. Well, you know, Don the shit, man. That's my boy. Hey, MJF though. MJF done won the fans over dealing with Adam Cole. He won the fans over, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving this tag team duo, but Roger Strong need to sit his crying ass down, bitch. He need to sit down somewhere. He keep crying. He got the neck breaks. Oh, you're supposed to be my best friend. I'm like, nigga, Roger Strong, Adam Cole, and MJF would kill the whole roster. So man, I'm like, why didn't you just join them? Yeah, he a face and a heel. He a tweener. But the thing about MJF is he letting everybody know he a scumbag. He letting everybody know. He like, I'm y'all scumbag though. And the fans dig it. They're like, you're all scumbag. You're all scumbag. And they liking it. I missed the section though. I missed Wednesday. I think what did it happen Wednesday when there was on the Adam Cole to MJF to the kids and they played dodgeball and MJF knocked all the kids out with the dodgeballs and then the little girl says, well, Adam Cole was like, man, you can't be doing that. And then the little girl comes up and calls them losers. Then Adam Cole said, Adam Cole says, I think it's one more you missed. So I don't know what's up with that though, but Adam Cole versus MJF gonna be lit, man. That's gonna be on fire. I might have to cover that shit, man. Or something, man. I know they're gonna be lit. And shit. What happened last on the NXT? Oh, yeah, man. They at the end of NXT, they got my boy Trick Williams at the end, or right before the end. and everybody looking for Melo. And Trent Williams like, man, I ain't the motherfucking messenger. You know what I'm saying? And he did his thing at the end. We're gonna get Trent Williams versus Drew Gulak because he like, man, yeah, I got something for you next week. Show up. You know what I'm saying? Pull up, Drew, pull up. You know what I'm saying? That's Trent Williams, man. Trent Williams versus Drew. Whoop that Trent. Taquan said, yeah, and they're challenging for the ROH tag title. But okay. I did hear something about that, but I didn't quite hear it. I catch the news, but you know, I be at work, and sometimes I have my plugs in, and sometimes I don't. So I guess I was talking to a customer then,